Ironwood Games. This is Andrew, and we're back for another session of Gordian Quest. So we're gonna pick up where we were. We were in town last time, kind of looking at what all the shops had to offer. Deciding how to maybe spend our gold, and do that. We healed up. We have a good spot of what we're looking for, needing. We need to finish off securing the forge. So I'm going to do this event first. You hear the din of battle around the corner. Approaching the noise, you come across a battle in progress. A squad of garrison soldiers are losing their ground against a large group of bandits. So we can either help them or leave. I definitely feel like we're playing a good party this time around, so we're going to help them. Weapon drawn, you rush into the fracas to aid the remaining soldiers. There we are. Wow, lots of characters in this. So we've got 2 NPCs and a bunch of bandits. Fun, 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 fun. So let's see. I want to start by setting up a turret. And then we'll set up a quick trap. And a rebounding hit. Sounds good. Alright, if I back kick this guy into my trap, that's always fun. Show of force, and then we can... See, the only one we can slash at? Well, we'll kill him off, and then that lets us slash at this guy and kill him. Alright. I still don't understand how this flame shield works. We have not figured that out. The only eligible target is this footpad here. So it's gonna... He's gonna gain 5 guard. And then we gain extra based on burn damage, is what it sounds like. But I don't know. So let's give him some burn damage. So he's got 2 burn damage. And let's see. Maybe I gain the guard and I choose someone. Yeah, so I gain 5 plus the 2 burn damage. So that's what we're targeting, is we're targeting someone with burn damage for me to gain the guard. Okay, that makes more sense. We've kind of figured that one out. Sure, let's draw 2 cards. Neither one does anything for us. We'll discard them all. So, interestingly, we don't care if they attack the NPCs because the guards can go spend their own gold to heal. In theory, or in reality, I don't care whether they heal or not, because despite me being a good party, a party of good heroes, they're kind of expendable. And yeah, I'm gonna admit that. Because if I'm anything, it's honest. So we can do 11 with shatter hit or 11 with explosive hit. I'm going to use that since it adds some burn damage, and when we get to Pierre, he does like burn damage stuff. We'll keen strike here. He's going to guard, and then he's going to die from all his damage. Well, or not really do anything, so I'm not worried about finishing him off. Which is why I'm going to go... And again, this guy might do a little damage, and then he'll die off. So we'll put up some guards. Just to prevent some of that damage. Do I care about any of that? No, we'll put up some guard here. Guard here. I will just have you... Oh, Feral Leap here. Yeah, so he's finished off. He got blocked. He got some guard block. Good. Yeah, the Sentry will finish off that. He dies to all the damage. And we're going to Improved Arrow. Improved Arrow. Shift. And Shatter Hit. We'll Show of Force. Press the attack. And then get some block. Flaming Grasp would be nice. I think we'll finish him off. There we go. Okay, Lucius finally got to level 5. We've been using the other guys for some of those skills, skill checks, which is why they gain a little bit more experience, and they're a couple of levels higher. No idea. What just... So when completing that, it changed one of the nodes, which I think was this encounter node here. Got a little bit better. Let's upgrade Lucius here. He looks like he gained an HP when he leveled up. This set preferred row. Under normal circumstances, the hero will begin encounter standing within their preferred row. Oh, okay. So Lucius is a front row fighter. He's gonna... Oh, so let's check these. Yeah, okay. That seems kind of good. But I guess if you're building them a little bit differently, depending on how you're building your characters, you could change your formation here. Okay. We're getting new ideas all the time on this. So that's... We're always discovering something new here. All right, let's go to your skill grid. And let's figure out what we want you to do. I think we're going to work our way down to health, since he's kind of out front and kind of tanking it. What does the back kick do? I don't like it enough. I think we'll upgrade Pommel Strike. The blocks are interesting, but not amazing. I think Pommel Strike as the one-off will upgrade. And then we can upgrade his skill tree into Swordsmanship, Warrior, or Leadership. So Leadership, buffing yourself and allies, General combat ability and crowd control, that sounds kind of fun. And then Swordsmanship is one-on-one fighting prowess. I think we'll do Warrior because our other two party members are capable of dealing damage and kind of engaging in combat. So we don't need him to be necessarily dealing the damage so much as maybe doing some more crowd control and those things. Moving people around and stuff is interesting. So we'll pick this one, and we can put it... It's also interesting, depending on where we put it, is what we have access to earlier on. I'm going to put it here. Because we want to go to this health, and then we can start increasing some skill ranks and maybe getting some talent sockets or something here. Okay, so I feel like we've upgraded him. I was going to note, when you upgrade those skills, you only get to upgrade the ones from his kind of skill deck, not the ones that come in off of like the equipment. Which you can see, I guess they're maxed already on those. I don't know if any of those have ways to upgrade them, or if you just have to upgrade the equipment themselves. Because like Caustic Arrow here does have 3 upgrade slots. So there may be a way to upgrade the equipment that will update the effect attached to it on that. So something to keep an eye on, and we'll keep considering as we go. For now, let's try and secure the forge. You arrive at June's Forge. The place is in disarray, with various smithing paraphernalia scattered across the floor. Okay, continue, gain items. Ooh. Okay, we got a gold ring, we got a splinter bomb, and we got some gold. As you rifle through the mess, you hear a sudden noise from around back. It sounds like you have company. 3 ruffians step into the courtyard, hauling their ill-gotten gains. One of them motions to his accomplices to hurry along. It seems that the undead are not the only threat to the city right now. So we can confront them and have the encounter right now, or we can trail them and I'm assuming kind of go back to their lair, maybe discover a location. But I think my party wants to, particularly Lucius, is just going to say, stop right there. Let's deal with this right now. You stride out, blocking their escape down the street. They are taken aback for a moment, but they hastily drop their spoils and draw their weapons. Let's teach these dogs a lesson, yells the leader. All right, here we have an encounter. So it's interesting. The first thing we did when we got to the forge was take stuff. We like rummaged around and took items. And then we saw these other guys that had taken items, and we decided that's not okay. So we're going to stop that. Like, I get it. It's a game. I just like the moral, like, it's always an interesting dynamic to me in games where, like, somehow as the hero you're justified in stealing from people, but then anyone else in the game you're also justified to, like, murder them for stealing. And I just love that idea. Like, we're not going to shift. And I think there's an interesting maybe discussion within that that could be had. That I guess we're not having right now. Or I'm having it by myself, but there's no one to counterpoint. So. I feel like we're just gonna finish this guy off with a slash. So that wasn't too bad. Kind of moving on. So looks like we've finished all the things we set out to do. Here in our journal, we can go in, secure the forge, and then I assume we'll advance our main storyline. I want to go do this last encounter, since it's just kind of sitting here ominously. And we'll do that. I really do like this game so far. I'm expecting, as we keep going, the kind of strategy and the difficulty is going to get up a little bit more, where we're actually trying to figure out how to get through the fight or survive. But I feel like it's done a really good job of kind of easing us in what we've got. So one thing I'm noticing now is we can look at the cards that are still in our draw pile of what we're likely to draw next turn. And then the cards we've already done. So it's kind of deck building right in that. And so we get to actually look through those and see. So that's interesting. That's fun. We're going to set up a quick trap, improve my arrow. Just going to see what's going to do the most here. Sure, we'll gain some guards because that's always good for us. I'm going to show a force just because I can. And I will slash and block. We're going to conjure an object. I'd like to conjure objects for Bertram. I don't know why. Let's see. We can mana charge or quick barrier. We don't have... let's take the mana charge and decide which of these we want to do. I have no reason to feral leap. I don't think so. I think we'll just mana charge. Which if we forget about the explosion is channeled, if we had done that earlier, we could have done this differently. Okay. We have to get back into, again, like I was saying, kind of as we go, I think maybe this is where we're going to start to see it, is these things are really going to start to matter of how we set these up. And how we plan out our attacks. So let's Keen Strike. Slash to kill him off. I don't think either of them I can back kick. We'll move him into the center just so he's accessible. We'll put on some guards. I think we're gonna try and kill this guy off and maybe kill that guy or get him dead enough, because I don't want to die before we get back to town and have to heal. So my sentry, or my turret, was able to finish him off. Good, good, good. Ooh, we got a shield. That's kind of fun. Let's go and see who... I feel like Lucius wants the shield as the kind of tank. That's a fine skill to give him. Alright, the other thing I'm thinking, we might need to equip some of these items that we haven't been using. We'll put the gold ring on Bertram. Okay, so we need to be a little, maybe more in tune with that. Okay, so action points. So I'm guessing, again, as we're looking at this, that health being red is tied to your strength. And it says it right here. Every 2 points of strength above 10 grants +1 damage to red card, +1 bonus to strength challenge, +1 to HP. For your dexterity, +1 damage to green cards, +1 damage to dexterity challenges, +1 initiative. Okay, and then intelligence, +1 to blue cards, +1 to intelligence challenges, plus 0.05 to fire, cold, and lightning resists. So I think Lucius is the only one with a negative right now. So I'm going to spend this to give him an intelligence. Did that work? Oh, it gives him a skill point. I thought it was one of my attributes. Okay, so then I can learn. I can use that to add a stat point. Since that's what I wanted to do. Okay, I see how we're doing this. Okay, so we're going to get the bonus modifier to a +0. So that he's not negatively impacted, because he's getting -1 right now on all of those. So we'll get him to neutral. Okay, so that tome gave us a skill point. I thought it gave us an ability point. Oh, okay, and then we can expand this and we can see more detail. Chaos resist, max hand draw, cards retained per turn, max summon count. Okay. So there's, yeah, definitely a lot going on here. Okay, I'd like to figure out how to get action points up, and I don't know if that's... Sorry, I sneezed. So I had to turn the mic off. I don't know if that's through intelligence, and just at a different rate, or if that's through particular items on that. All right, so let's not be too distracted. We were looking at equipment. We equipped what we needed. Let's go back to, now that we've finished everything in this next ring, we'll go back to the garrison and see what they say. So as we went, kind of the first part of the mission was these first rings, this next one's this next ring. So I imagine kind of as we go and start securing the town, we're just going to keep expanding out on that. So let's get a move on. We're kind of hurt. We're doing these. Before we go in, let's do this camp. I don't think we've camped yet in this, and I want to see. It requires 8 supplies. We have 8 out of 20 supplies. And I don't want to have to get more supplies since we're back in town. Let's save the camp for some time, maybe when we're out in the middle of an adventure. So let's go back to our garrison. And let's go talk to June. Finally, I'll be able to start with the forge and repair the malicious weapons. A welcome relief, and here I thought we'd have to resort to our fists. Visit me if you want to enhance your gear as well. You'll need to provide the additional materials, but I'm sure you'll find more out there. You've been doing good work helping the garrison. With the pressing issues out of the way, let's begin our counterattack. My men will push out our safe zone a few blocks further, but we will need your help with a key location to aid our effort. The city's supply warehouse has been overtaken by local gangs. If we had it, we would be better equipped to survive the siege. Also, we'll need the materials in the warehouse to deal with a breach in our border walls. It's the final step to our plan to save the city. The bandits aren't usually this bold, so I suspect they have the backing of a third party. Be on your guard. Okay, so we can talk to This new person here. Let's go visit Sister Ophelia, get our free healing first. And then let's see. Oops. Not Sister Ophelia again. Here we go. Catherine, by grace, I have received news of a sizable undead horde roaming the streets. I'm looking for a team to take them down and restore the peace. Would you help? We could all use more allies in this dire time. So maybe I can recruit her. Aid the cleric. So, yeah, gain a new ally, Catherine. So if I do her quest, we will get access to the cleric. If we do the bandit threat, so we haven't actually advanced, I guess, this Troubling Times chapter yet. Maybe once we complete this bandit threat, that's the last part of it. All right. What we have lots of gold. I want to go back and look at some items, and just see what she has to offer. Ooh, that looks fun. Hidden blade. Interesting. Okay, I don't want to chat with her right now. Oh, and then we can see what everybody has equipped. Okay, so I don't think she has anything right now that I want to get. Okay, so every couple of days they restock her when you complete quests, so we can come back and see. So maybe since we were completing some quests, these other folks have something too. Sage's Cossacks. +1 guard with strength defense skills. +1 guard with intelligence defense skills. So I'm going to look at Pierre, since these all look like magical things. Mage vestments. Gain 2 armor. Expend. So right now we have that short spear, which has not been great for us. Ice Shard, which is another channeled spell, would be interesting off of the Birch Staff. Okay, it's common. Then the green is magic. And then maybe blue items are rare items. Oops. So we can focused oak staff. I'm gonna take this armor here, since he doesn't have any armor on him. We're gonna purchase that. I think that also gives us an ability here. We could also, if we want, we could try and enchant this, which we're going to do it. Let's see what happens. So, +1 intelligence. Hey, that's not bad. That seems pretty good. And we'll keep that, and we'll go equip it onto my mage. Oops, so how do we get this down here again? Okay. And he's going to have this new precognition skill. He gets more intelligence. And also, I think we can put the guard, yes, skill on that, from that rune that we had. So we can update that from our rune last time. Okay, so we're starting to kind of figure out these things. +5 initiative on the braided cord. I kind of want to give that to him. Let's see what this... Oh, we can re-roll these sockets, right? I don't have the parts. I need parts. Okay, so we can very randomly kind of try and upgrade things. Okay, which could work out really well, or could be one of those things that you're just wasted some gold on. But I think that's an interesting way to do it and explore and see this kind of thing. So yeah, so it looks like, again, as we go back out, this we've got access to more areas now. So these ones, I believe, are our quest related ones, and these are just other markers. So we're gonna go aid the cleric. Oh, we need to heal probably first. Let's do that. Let's sleep at the inn. I think 15 is enough for everybody to get healed. Yeah, we don't seem to be on a timer yet, so I don't have a problem resting. Alright, Catherine. The undead are just up ahead. From dust they came, to dust they'll return. Load, load, load. Okay. So let's pommel strike slash. You're done. Flame grasp. Channel. I don't have any channeled spells right now. That's okay. I'm gonna discard a spell and get some more channel. Oh, we can only channel up to 3? Okay. Trap. Improved arrow. Far shot. Scattered hit. Okay, so she rolled poorly on initiative. But he's gonna die from damage. Okay. Ta-da! Take all of that. Well fought, child of the light. However, let's not rest easy. The undead threat remains at large. I foresee we'll be facing much bigger threats soon. If you need of a cleric, you can count on me. Catherine the cleric is now recruitable at the guild hall. Okay. So I'm assuming the guild hall is back here. We don't need to go back yet. Let's upgrade Pierre. Oh, we can upgrade his grid. We had liked Conjuration, I think, for him. I'm going to put it up here, accept. And what we're going to do is unlock the Conjuration node. And, ooh, 19 guard seems really good. Yeah, we'll take a mana shield. On that. So the Conjuration... Oh, we've got some... So that's what these kind of grayed out ones are is we need to get to the next level of them. These are from level 2 that we just got the new ones. Okay. So we can go back and get the ones from any of our skills. These ones have to be from Conjuration level 2. Okay, I got it. Okay. Let's go back to the map. Like I said, we took a little bit of damage, but I think we can keep going here. Let's go to this event. In the middle of the street, a lone zombie shambles about. He is covered head to toe in various accessories of gold. You surmise that he might have been a noble or a greedy bandit before turning. He stops to mindlessly chew on his accessories, making a commotion. Alright, we can take him down with a dexterity check, or we can continue observing him. He seems harmless right now. It's a 50-50 on this, but I say let's roll the dice and see what happens. A few minutes later, he becomes sluggish and drops to the ground in a stupor. You easily step up to finish him off. To your disappointment, you find most of his valuables have been not useless. Gained 14 gold, a note on the map has been modified. So we see, okay, this node here got modified. On that, so we can go with a deadly encounter, or we can go with this encounter. Again, so far our travel times don't seem to be impacting anything. At some point I'm thinking maybe we'll get a timer, or that time will start mattering. I think for now we're kind of easing into a lot of the pieces. So let's start with Keen Strike. Show of Force. Slash to kill him. We'll do a parry because we picked that up. Gives him some thorns, so when he gets attacked, that'll deal damage back. I'm assuming that's usually how thorns works. Yep. Quick trap there. Explode and give you a far shot. I think we'll just mana shields. So all we got here was dodges and blocks. So we'll just put up the shields. We'll set a sentry turret and rebound. Alright, finish off a zombie? Maybe? Sure, we'll do that to get some shield. Energize. Barrel leap. Because why not? So we'll start here, we'll press the attack, and then we'll just slash as much slashing as we can do. So caustic arrow, improved arrow, improved arrow. We'll shift you here, and we'll give you some dodge. Okay. Well, I forgot I got those items down here that we can use as well. I'm going to conjure an object for you. I'm gonna do precognition because I haven't seen what that does yet. Just draws some cards. Makes this potent. And we'll Flaming Grasp. Okay. And I can retain up to 1 card, so we'll retain the channel in case we can somehow get an explosion. Alright, so this follow through, I'm thinking, is that new one we got randomly. So I like to try those out. That's fun. Finish him off. Bertram levels up. Take my gold. And let's level up Bertram and go try and finish off this thing here. So we've got so many options. We get a tier 1 talent. What can we choose? Dexterity. Ooh, plus 10 initiative. Oh, so this would give us those item cards gain +1 rank. +1 max card draw. Oh, okay. And then we can do use dexterity to enhance some of our other things. Okay. That's interesting. I think we're going to do card draw. That seems like the most interesting one. I like that we can swap these talents later. Like we had chosen one for Pierre that now that he's maybe leveled up, we could swap it for a different one. We're going to keep this. Amulets, rings, and belts. Remember, we need to get him on those. Okay. And, see, he has an amulet. He has a ring. We need to give him a belt. Which is kind of, I guess, a priority, but maybe not really. All right. So let's see. Party blessed with 4 vigil. Area contains 3 more minions. That's fine. Let's go do this deadly encounter. Well, there's a lot of guys here. Okay, let's press the attack. Let's slash, and parry. End the turn. Perfect. Sentry turret, right in the middle there. Quick trap. There. And we'll just... we'll add some guard. We'll be a little bit defensive here since we're... a little bit concerned. So let's add a barrier. Let's energize. And barrel leap just to stay here. Getting that sentry out early is nice just because it lets us get extra attacks out. Of course, it does take more damage, but the more damage it takes, the less damage we're taking. So these guys, these minions, are just putting traps all over the place, which is fine. Alright, we're gonna show a force. We're gonna King Strike. I'm gonna kick you, I'm gonna block, and I'm gonna dodge. And here we go. Caustic Arrow. Improved Arrow. so much I want to do. So many of these things. I'm gonna do a rebounding to try and finish both of them off, which did work. All right. Yes, I'm gonna mana shield. I'm gonna flaming grasp. A quick barrier. Flaming grasp. Yeah, it is getting a little bit, once we got to this third layer, it is getting a little bit where we've got to be paying attention to what we're doing. Kind of what our opponents are wanting to do on their turns. So I've been kind of monitoring these. I haven't been talking about it too much because it hasn't been relevant, but I'm starting to pay attention to those things on that. Okay, so Lucius is up to level 6. Ooh, we got a new leather tunic. I think we want to give that to Bertram. Let's see. Bertram's not wearing anything yet. Yeah, so he's going to get a leather tunic. That one's really nice because it's got the 3 slots. Also gains an AP, so that could be good. Let's level up. We do want to give him the health now. I think that's going to be good. We can get some tier talents and some other things soon. All right, let's go back to our map and decide if we want to try and do anything else. I think we will. Let's try one more battle. We've still got some decent health. If we get really low, we can always just full heal at the cathedral or whatever call it. Quick trap is awesome. We're gonna caustic arrow. We're gonna improved arrow. I'm not gonna use surge because it's expends. And this turn we can do everything with the AP we have, so I don't really need that AP. We'll just put it in our discard pile and let it fester. All right, now we want to dodge will be better. I don't know. We put it on equipment or something that gave his dexterity bonus better than his strength bonus. Because he is now getting more off of those green ones, which is fine. Alright, improved arrow. Far shot. Let's try a rebounding hit for the win. Okay. Ooh, we got a new amulet, +1 strength. Yeah, so I do think it is important. So what we're going to do is we're going to swap that. We're going to give you strength. We're going to give you the initiative. I do think it is important to keep going back in and kind of checking your skills, your items, all of that. So I think that maybe this eagle badge, the shield, +2 guard with dexterity defense skills. So yeah, so that's what the parry ability is what's making the dexterity defense a little bit better for him. All right, let's do 8 enemies over 2 waves. So Pierre's a little hurt. It drops 1 more item. I think we can do it. We've got 1 big guy. Let's see what happens. Worst case, we can go revive him. at the chapel, or we can die completely and see what happens there. That's always fun as well. So who is... This is the cultist with the highest attack. Okay, so we're gonna go sentry, improved arrow, far shot. I do want to try and get rid of that guy into the turn. I would love to do, let's do key strike here. Do a press the attack to finish him off there. And we'll do a slash there. Let's see if we back kick this guy up here. Our mage can deal with him. We'll shock and touch you. And sure, we'll do this. See if we can draw something for a 1. We'll gain some guard. That seems fine. Okay. End turn. We've done fairly well to manage this. I think we're getting 4 more guys here. Quick trap, let's do that. I do want to surge this time so I can explosive shot. Rebound and far shot. Finish somebody off. All right. What is his recover 11 HP? Yeah, we'll just finish you off, and then we'll parry and dodge. All right. We'll mana shield. We'll flaming grasp, we'll quick barrier, and we'll feral leap because we can. And then we get to retain a card. We get the last boss comes in. We should be able to finish this guy off. Caustic arrow. Shatter hit. Far shot. I don't need to move. Let's show of force. Slash. Press the attack and parry. And then, because we can, we'll try and get him down, see if the sentry can finish him off. There we go. 2 levels here. A reward. We get to choose something. The Void Rune is interesting. Headgear or an arrow. Since this gives me a prime shot, we're going to take it for our for Bertram. Since we have things that enable prime shots. We do lose... Oh, it does require dexterity 18, so we'll have to wait until we can equip it. This requires strength and dexterity 13. So we can put the boots on you, so that's fine. We will have to wait to equip it for a couple more dexterity points, but I think we'll get there. Let's upgrade you. Let's see, what do we want to do? So we could increase a skill, give you more health, learn a skill, or we could just get to a new sentry. Let's do that. Draw something from the sentry. Okay, construct a siege turret. I do like turrets. The man turret. Construct passive turret deals 6 more damage if you are standing behind it. And it does have a retain. Trigger construct gains 6 guard before taking damage if you are adjacent to it. So that's a quick repair. Repurpose. Expend a sentry ward, sentry turret, or siege turret in your deck. Choose one of the other cards to shuffle into your draw pile. That's interesting. I think I'm going to pick the siege turret. Manning the turret is a card you just keep, so you draw less cards. But then your turrets get to do more damage. The problem is that the only turret we have right now is kind of weak, so that's why I tend to put it in the back. Of course, we can discard it if we don't have turrets out, but I think we just need more turrets in our deck before we start doing that. So I'm going to grab the siege turret. Let's go over to our friend here, Pierre, and let's see. We can add stat points. We could give him a talent. We could get another skill. Let's increase the skill rank so we can get another channeling 2. What is the flame shield? Is interesting. Shocking touch. Yeah, sure. Let's upgrade shocking touch. Sounds fine. That gives all of those, and we can return to town. And then next time maybe we can finish off these other 2. So let's return to town. And what we're going to do, well, we'll see if it's been enough time to get some new items. She just has that. We need a belt for our for Pierre, so we're gonna grab this one here, and let's see. We don't need those. We could upgrade our shield. Since that's the rare blue one seems way better than the common iron buckler. And again, the magic mace is a little bit better than the boring mace. So we'll keep all of that. Let's go equip Pierre with the belt. And that should give him... let's look at these skills. What was that we got? If the above equipment slots are filled, gain the following bonus: +1 max strength, +2 to all resists. So if we go back, we should see he's got... He said, oh, we might need to get another ring. We might need to fill all of them. Maybe that's why. Okay. Because we only have some... Okay, so that'll give him more to the resists. That's fine. We can get another ring. Let's see. Barnaby has... Sure, let's take this one. For the +1 AP is why I want to take that. Okay, now... let's see. If we put this on him, we should see, yeah, all of his things went up. He has another action point. We're going to draw 6 cards per turn. I don't know why those turned blue. Oh, because we got 5 points, so it increases it. Oh, okay, so it takes 5 points to actually increase the resistance. So now we have 25% resistance. Okay, perfect. On that. All right, oops. Then let's go to the innkeeper. Let's get a room. Let's sleep. I think we'll be fully healed. Yes, yes, yes. And we will pause there until our next adventure. So thanks, guys, for joining me on Gordian Quest again. Go ahead and like the video. Leave any comments. Again, we'll look forward to hearing what you have to think. We are still figuring some things out. If I'm doing anything wrong or you have some suggestions, please let me know. Otherwise, subscribe to the channel and we'll keep making more videos for you guys. All right, have a good one.